Good morning, everybody. My name is Mel the Cannibal, and welcome back to part 2 of Harvester. This strange, uncomfortable game. But let's go check out the abandoned house, I guess. What's going on here? The old car is a perfect nesting ground for wasps. The attic window is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. The overhang is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. And my dog is being a crybaby. Go. And none of that just happened. But, I mean, that's the wrong buttons. These are the buttons I use to walk around. That's cool. This is... Yep, you're the wasp lady. That's cool. I love interacting with things that I'm allergic to. Copious amounts of the things that I'm allergic to. Lovely. The icebox is still shut with wasps' nests. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. Wasp nests. All over the house. A rather colorful picture of a wasp. Cool, cool. Oh, there's my inventory. Okay. Well, let's talk to you, weirdo.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Well, I can
Are
see
you
why.
the Wasp woman?
That's a dumb
I'm
question.
Tetsu a Crumb. The ignorant of harvest called me the Wasp woman.
And what do
A
the people who
pejorative,
are
no
not
doubt. Born of fear,
Lady,
and
please.
poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice, and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
What? They're all prejudiced against wasps. Against wasps. How?
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely, the most relentless of insects.
That's really nice. I love his eyeball mark. I would rather not piss you off either, because I'm sure you will just attack me with wasps or some shit if I do. You weird old lady.
Innocent
Sure.
children. What better way to describe the wasp?
Lady,
Carefree,
please.
wild, beautiful things. If they wish to share their love with babies, or any of the rest of you ignorant hicks, that is not my concern.
What was that about sacrifice? That you're just gonna be difficult? That's fucking great. Pleasure?
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation.
Lady!
Each painful welt, an act of love.
Are you people all going to be this weird and shit? Just tell me about sacrifice again, I promise.
When a
I won't
bee
click
stings,
twice.
It rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses. Because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day. And they take pleasure from it.
I'll just...
Yes.
Tell me more about the wasps.
Regard the wasp. Wasps...
Okay. That again. What happens if I do that?
You should cultivate an appreciation for the grotesque, or you won't go far in this life.
Well, boy, and honestly, judging by the people in this town, and what I have seen already, and you and your creepy bug fetish, I'm assuming is what this is. Whatever it may be. It doesn't seem that I'm going to go very far in life at all, because you just all seem to want to kill me, or are just weirdly sexual in places that you should not be at all. Why can I not leave that way? Fine, I'll leave this way. Rude. Wait, go back. Examine the weeds. This place could sure use a gardener. Is that the only thing you're gonna give me? Fine. Leave again. Leave again. Just, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, excuse me. What's... It's a creepy guy. The manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewer below. During the day, Mr.Jhonson keeps watch over his precious 48 Tucker. Mr.Jhonson erected an impenetrable fortress to protect his Tucker during the night. Okay. Let's talk to you. You look weird.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm alright.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into.
Oh
if
dear.
You haven't gotten into it already.
How did I know
Speaking
you were
of
going
which,
to do this?
I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. So if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Old man.
Right.
Old
And
man,
you are...
please stop.
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr.Jhonson.
Mr.
Remember?
Dick.
Glad you stopped by. Just got finished
Beautiful.
waxing the Tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
That's nice. Who's Edna?
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that'd turn me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna,
Not exactly.
well, she needs a good hard penis.
Sir! Sir! That... Okay, why do you say that?
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
Other
You
than
saying
your
Edna's
sexist
getting it
bastard.
from someone else?
Oh dear.
Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne?
This isn't going
He's
well.
over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling
Is there
he'd
something
like
wrong
that
with
for
eating
dessert.
pie? Sir!
Sure, it's the only diner in town. But I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food.
Are you sure that maybe you're not the only one sexualizing this poor woman like that? Okay. What about Edna's Diner?
I'll admit DNA's diner does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman.
What's that supposed to
Can
mean?
money keep you warm at night?
Yes.
Can you wrap your thighs around it?
Yes.
Or rig bloody gashes in its back with your painted harlot fingernails.
Maybe
Edna!
not that, but don't call her a harlot.
Edna! So, how's Stephanie?
Um, that conversation derailed and changed very quickly. You worry me, sir.
Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I
I
wonder
don't have
why.
anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon.
No.
You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's
No.
plenty big. Believe you me. I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat.
I
guarantee
don't
it.
believe you at all, and that's weird,
Though
creepy,
if you'd
gross.
like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay.
No.
Bye
Bye.
now.
Yeah, bye. Can I go in your house? Am I supposed to go in there for something? Jesus Christ, old man. No, I can't. Good. I'm so glad that I can't. Oh, you're creepy and disgusting. Ugh. Why? Let's go play in the cemetery. Oh, this is a creepy cemetery. I'm sorry. There's nothing for me to examine in the front part. Here lies Boxcar Willie. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. The headstone of this grave site reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. I'm sorry. November 27th, 1948. Another unknown visitor. Stop! Okay, I'm going. Look, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going forward. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. Ha ha. Ha. Stop. I'm sorry. The Potsdam family crypt. Oh, they have a whole family crypt? That's all it says. Okay, alright, I'm going. There's nothing for me to click on. That makes knocking noises when you can't go any further. That's lovely. Stop, I'm leaving. Why is the cemetery the only place with thunder and lightning? You make it weird. Look, I'm gone with my weird shoes and my too high pants. I'm gone, I promise. It's left. That, I didn't mean to click on that. I wanted to go to the place in front of the cemetery, but I mean, sure. This works. Nothing for me to click on. Oh. It won't stop watching. So these creepies. A pretty cheap looking sign for such an uptown establishment. Yeah, uptown, sure. Sure. Oh my god, it's Voltaire.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most
Hi.
people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one
Okay.
who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Losses? What are you losing?
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to harvest to die.
Oh.
They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
I don't see how a bake sale would do that exactly unless you plan on raising hundreds of, well, thousands of dollars at a bake sale. But
This
tell me
bake sale
more.
is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves.
Right.
You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
I suppose that's a good question. Tell me more about these weird people.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
I'm
Needs.
sure.
Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the Lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
Well, the wisdom not to die, I'm sure.
I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
So whether or not I die is up to me. Cool, good. Bye.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
I'm sorry, Voltaire. I just want you to love me. Sad face. The PTA's bake sale is on Friday. Reflection makes the lobby seem more spacious than it actually is. The door is locked. I know you, guy. I know your face. Somewhat ponderous console radio evokes an earlier era. Right. Can I not? Can I not? Why can I not? Please. Fine. Fine. I will leave. And leave here. What the fuck? Wait. Can I click on this weird green shit on the ground? Nope. I have to leave. Fine. I'm gone. There it is. There's the tiny building that was in front of the graveyard. And it has the thing that these wasps had in their eye. The hideous symbol stands out like a swastika. Or a flattened spider. I don't see how you compare the two, but alright. A professionally kept landscape. A large, translucent window. Set it. Nothing in my inventory. So this is set in 1953. Why did I not see that before? Because I'm a dumb blind? Yes. Obviously, yes. Excuse me, there was a thing and it was like, hey, click on me. There it is. An empty coat tree. Well, that was invigorating. A pair of comfortable looking sofas. The votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Don't, oh. Look, Voltaire's back. Hi.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab. and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
Sir.
I'd say it's been a pleasure.
I'm
But I
sorry,
find the
Voltaire.
company of the living so wearisome.
Voltaire, don't make weird... Don't say those things to me, Voltaire. Why would you say those things? Fine, I'll just nose around your weird place. Mortuary, whatever this is. Messy remains of some poor soul. A disembodied organ which was never meant to pump formaldehyde. Alright. On the counter sits a new tube of astro glue. A pair of bloodied handprints are smeared across the glass. Voltaire. Voltaire. Sir. Sir. I'm going to have to ask you to not do these things. Please. It's very bad for you and everybody else. A very nasty looking sink. Good. The needle lies on 33 degrees Fahrenheit. The fan's whirring blades barely stir the stench-laden air. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars. The sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. Good. Oops. He spilled. Okay, Voltaire, I'll just leave you alone now. You don't seem to, be very happy about me talking to you. Those dear to us have passed recently. Jonathan A. Ryan Cliff. Did they murder him? A schedule of this week's funerary events. Okay. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews, choked with the dust of indifference. Oh, caked with whatever. It looks like Silent Hill in here. Look at that. Beautiful. The light from this candelabra gleams unwholesomely pink, like the eyes of a horde of rats balancing on the thin wires. That's a weird way to put that, but alright. Sure. The saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. The saint kneels terrified. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. Alright. Brass candelabra holds several strange-smelling cameras. Candles. Why did I read that as cameras? Brain. Don't do that. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into the thick dust of the pew. Oh. An empty vessel for the dead. A small lectern for a priest. Really though, it looks like fucking Silent Hill all up in here. Is there blood? Is that blood all over the floor, or is it just the lighting? And on the wall... Whatever, there's nothing else for me to examine in here, so I'm just going to leave before Voltaire comes out and tries to cut my head off with something. If you understand my references, I love you a lot. I just need you to know that. Let's go to the newspaper building. Oh boy. What's left of the newspaper building after an extreme fire? Why is there alien music? 3 fire hydrants and the building still burned down? Well, arson arson does these things. At least the plumbing held up. Nothing else for me to look at in this weird burned down newspaper building. The police station. Stars and stripes forever. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Bug report? The car? Okay. Nothing else for me to click. Nope. Gotta go inside. The pot hisses at you from its perch. Cool. A map of harvest. It's labeled unsolved arson, and it's full. That's lovely. It's not, but sure. The door is locked. I don't know how you can tell that from way over here, kid, but sure. Whatever you say. The door is locked.
That's the evidence room, where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times.
You scared the shit out of me.
There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
Well, alright, Sheriff. It's labeled unsolved murders, and it's full. That's... Okay, I get it. I didn't mean to...
Hey, can I help you, kiddo?
Are you the sheriff?
Nope, I'm Deputy Loomis. Don't you remember?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry.
You always were a kidder, Steve.
People just keep saying that to me, and I guess I'm a funny guy.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie.
What?
She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
What happened to them?
Gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures, but Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw, and
how hard did she hit you with
so
it?
bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce, little fangs digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man?
That's no way to treat a person.
The sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
What about
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dadgummit, if that don't burn my britches. If I even ask about them, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom.
For looking at porn?
Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Well...
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car. Or waist high knot hole in a tree, or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, you see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
So I have to buy you porn. Okay.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
And then you would let me into the evidence room, I assume? Because I'm pretty sure I need to go in one of these rooms with the locked doors.
Anytime, kiddo.
You don't talk to me anymore
Hello,
until I bring
Steve.
you your weird
Let
porn.
me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here's Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
We just had a conversation,
met
dude.
before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank and not the start of some insanity plea.
What?
Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Just
Well,
piss my guy
you've
off,
always
why
been
don't
a
you?
kidder, Steve.
Yeah, so everybody
Everybody-
keeps telling me.
See?
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding
I am
coming up
completely
soon.
serious,
Heck,
sir. It's not my
you
fault
should
you all
be
think
thinking
I'm lying
about
through
your
my
career
teeth.
and about joining the lodge.
About the lodge,
I don't
huh?
mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest.
Oh, yes, to raise cows and name lots of things. It's the greatest thing in the world, playing Harvest Moon.
Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month, you're generally out of luck.
Why the first day of the month?
Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
Okay,
Stop on by.
okay. I'll go get you your porn, I guess. Weird ass. Go to the post office. Or I'll go to the fire station first.
Please excuse the mess. It did wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Okay. Fire truck with a lovely shade of pink. Why is there a dog crying in the background? Stop that. The pickets of the fence gleam with a fresh coat of white paint, like clean-cut soldiers standing at attention, defending truth, justice, and the American way. You just contradicted yourself, sir. Game. Hi, puppy. Saliva is foaming from his barking chops. Does he have rabies?
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
I'm sorry? An impressionistic landscape. A picture of a storybook fairy castle. Dog, please stop. The lights are up too high to reach.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it.
Oh,
cut
dear.
it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
I don't like the way you said that.
There you go, Spot.
What's the close-up on the dog's mouth
Steve.
necessary?
You don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Uh-huh.
Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
So people just
Besides,
fucking keep saying.
It's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community, to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Oh dear.
Such as...
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine mauve material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
That's
Those are civic
adorable.
improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve.
Look, a butt.
We're talking about art.
A painting of a butt.
Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down.
Wasn't that
Though
recently?
I'll admit that the Wasp woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen.
Oh,
Isn't
you
that
think?
right, Spots?
Don't make him bark. Oh, look at you, cute puppy. Why?
Don't you go moving.
Okay. Tell me about the newspaper
A
fire.
dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a
Your
brick and
face,
steel
guy.
building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
So it was arson. I'm just gonna...
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. None of us can resist a nice cut of meat.
God damn it. What's up with
Spots
Spots?
is a dandy watchdog, but like the rest of us, he has one awful vice. No.
This fucking game. What is this game? Oh my god. Okay. Art?
Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than
Oh,
a
I'm sure it does.
fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door.
Oh,
so what if we're drawing a
no.
nude man? So what if
I
all
did- I
we ever
wasn't
draw is
judging.
a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so ghost, Steve. It's beneath you.
I wasn't judging you, I promise. Tell me more about the Wasp woman.
Some people think all we do is sit around, fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsuo Crumb for fire code violations. All the dried out paper wasp nests clustered around her wooden house. Why, it's a chem log just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco
Oh my
like
god.
the Sentinel fire.
Okay, bye. You're adorable.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
I'm sorry. Don't talk to me in that sultry voice. An accident waiting to happen. In the firehouse. A daintily painted cyan light switch. That is white. This is white over here. This is not blue. Okay. A well-endowed nude man standing in the moonlight. Oh god. A picture of a phallic-like structures all standing in a row. Oh, I can't go that way. Can I look out? This is a mural. A photorealistic mural of a peaceful countryside. Cool. Beautiful. Wait. That thing's just everywhere. I can't examine anything else. Oh dear, I'm going to cut this here. So, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything you would like to see me play, tell me down in the comments below or on Twitter, Tumblr, somewhere. God. Thank you so much for watching this. I will be right back. I promise.